Hey landscapers, if you have ever had a prospect tell you that you're too expensive and you weren't sure how to respond to that, then this video is for you. Because here's the truth. Being the cheapest is not a winning strategy. You want to get hired because you're worth more, not because you're the cheapest. Let me tell you why trying to be the lowest cost provider is a losing strategy. Let's be real here. If you're just trying to undercut everybody else to get jobs, you're going to end up working your tail off and barely making enough to survive. And that's not why you started your business. You started it to make real money and have real freedom over your time. You want to call the shots, be able to say no to crappy clients and jobs that don't pay your worth. So here's the shift. You don't want all the clients. You want the right clients. The clients who value your time, your skill, and your reliability. Because when you charge more and deliver like a pro that I know you are, you don't need to chase 5, 10 jobs a month. You just need one really good job. And higher profit margins? That's what gives you room to grow, to hire the help you need, to buy that skid steer you want, and to finally step out of the weeds. So when you hear you're too expensive, let me tell you why this is actually a good sign. It's the most common objection that you're going to hear, and it means you're doing something right. Let me repeat that. If you hear the objection that you're too expensive, it means you're doing something right. Yes, that's what I said. If nobody's pushing back on your prices, it means you're definitely undercutting yourself. In the landscaping world, there are two types of companies. The guy trying to be the cheapest, and the one clients trust to do it right the first time. Here's a hint. You want to be the second one. Because when you position yourself as a high-end company, people expect you to cost more. Think about it. If you're buying a steak dinner, are you going to go to a drive-thru? Of course not. You're going to go to the place that makes the best steaks. It's the same thing here. You aren't just selling plants and rocks and dirt. You're selling peace of mind, a sanctuary for your clients to enjoy with their family, and a transformation that looks amazing and lasts. So let's talk about the one tip to overcome this objection quickly and simply. Here's the conversation I've used over and over in my own business and the one I teach all my coaching clients when they're told they're too expensive. Here's what you say. Mr. Prospect, do you want a landscape that looks amazing and holds up over time? Of course they're going to say yes. So would you like a quality landscape or a cheap landscape? They're going to say quality. Why do you think we charge the prices we charge? They might pause here. They might even say, I don't know. And that's good. Now you say, you said quality is important to you, and it is to us too. It would be hard to provide the best landscape possible and everything that you're wanting at the cheapest price, wouldn't it? At this point, they're going to connect the dots. You're not overcharging and you're not trying to rip them off. You're delivering a higher standard. They will respect this. And if you've done a good job communicating your company's value through your estimate meeting while you're walking the property and talking about what their hopes and dreams are for their yard, filling them in on your process and the approach you take, they're going to get it. And they're going to say yes. Not because you're the cheapest, but because they trust you to deliver. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Competing on prices is just a race to the bottom, and it is not a game you want to play. But when you stand out through clear communication, displaying a professional process, and having a reliable reputation, you gain the leverage to confidently charge more. There is a caveat here. If somebody genuinely can't afford you, that's okay. They're not your client. You can't sell a Cadillac to somebody who has a Mazda budget. It just won't work no matter what way you twist it. And you'll wear yourself out trying. So let that go and start focusing on clients who can afford you and want to pay for your quality results. Right now, I want you to do this. Grab a piece of paper and write this down. The 3 reasons why someone should hire you over your competition. It could be you always show up on time, you always respond to calls within 24 hours, or your work holds up for years without any callbacks and you have some backing to prove it. Whatever it is, name it and own it. And start weaving this into your estimate conversations. Because when clients understand your value, they stop asking for discounts and they start asking when you're able to start. And that's what you want. That's how you grow your business without working more hours. So if you want more real boots on the ground advice on how to grow your business without burning out, subscribe to my newsletter. I'll send you weekly tips on how to work less, make more, and build a business that supports your lifestyle. The link to subscribe is in the show notes below. You've got this. And I'll see you next week.